Maybe I was foolish. Foolish enough to love in a generation that trades hearts like currency. Foolish enough to believe that loyalty was still holy ground and that honesty was still a language worth speaking. I cared with a raw heart, a heart that didn't know how to hold back, a heart that kept pouring even when the cup was cracked. I believed that love could still resurrect people, that maybe, just maybe, my kindness could reach what pride had buried. But what they called foolishness, heaven called purity. What they mocked as weakness, the angels called strength, disguised in softness. See, I wasn't naive, I was just real in a world that profits from pretending. I stood by those who swore they'd never leave until the storm came, and my name became too heavy to carry. I called love what they called strategy. I called sacrifice what they called stupidity. I gave my all, not knowing that all was a language they didn't understand. But I've learned, not everyone is built to handle pure love. Some only take what feeds their ego and flee before it feeds their soul. Some don't recognize light until they return to darkness. And some will curse the very hands that prayed for them. Still, I stayed. I carried their pain like it was sacred, defended them when my own heart was bleeding. I became the shelter for people who only came to escape the rain, never to help me rebuild the roof. And when my silence grew louder than my words, I realized my tears were not weakness, they were intercession. Every drop of prayer whispered into the cracks of my own healing. God, teach me to love without losing myself. Maybe one day they'll understand. That what I gave was not foolishness, it was truth in motion. That loving deeply in a shallow world isn't a mistake, it's ministry. And that forgiveness isn't for them, it's for my peace, because I forgive. Not to erase the memory, but to reclaim the power I lost when I let bitterness speak louder than love. I forgive because my heart was built to heal, not to harden. And though I still bleed, I now bleed with wisdom. I am not the same. The fool they knew became the flame they can't forget. The one who once wept quietly now walks with holy fire in his chest. And if loving deeply makes me foolish, then I'll wear that crown proudly, for in a world that's numb, I'd rather be broken with a pure heart than whole with a hollow one. Because maybe the truth is this: the ones who love hardest are the ones heaven trusts with pain. For only they can turn heartbreak into healing and tears into testimony. So no, I wasn't foolish. I was chosen to love, chosen to feel, chosen to remind this world that real love still exists, even if it bleeds.